Alright, welcome to Positive Psychology at Work. Wait, but what exactly is positive psychology at work? There are two definitions here. First is the study of human strengths and virtues, resilience and healing, vitality and thriving at work. And the second is the positive workplace subjective experiences and positive organizations and their applications to improve effectiveness and quality of life. But they look quite hard to decipher and extrapolate. So another way to look at it is well-being at work. So far, we learned that positive psychology mechanisms increases our well-being. But does it apply to the workplace as well? Research evidence shows that positive psychology ingredients like hope, optimism, and resilience could lead to higher work happiness and job satisfaction. So is well-being important in our workplace? Yes, it is. And it doesn't matter if you're from the PWB camp or are slightly SWB inclined. They both contribute to workers' and organizational performance. So what we are interested in is really how to enhance employee well-being at work. And here we introduce the PERMA model, a theory of the building blocks of well-being by Dr. Martin Seligman. There are 5 components of positive emotions: engagement, relationships, meaning, and accomplishment. So once a person goes through this checklist, he will experience more well-being than those who don't, as well as in other outcomes like physical health, vitality, job and life satisfaction, and organizational commitment. So without further ado, let's look into each of the components. We will illustrate them with some scenarios. So first, positive emotions. It essentially means the hedonic feelings of happiness. So let's see how 2 employees demonstrate positive emotions at work.
Hey, did you know that the project we did last month just got nominated for an award?
No, I didn't. Oh my god, we should celebrate.
Yes, we should. Let's bring it to our manager.
Okay, let's go.
Celebration is a good idea, but it's hard to get everyone to come into the office before the pandemic, and we haven't been to the office in a few months already, so I think it's hard to do a celebration.
Yeah, so we were thinking maybe we can celebrate among our small team of 8 to get everyone excited.
Sounds like a good idea. I'll see what I can do in the next few months, okay?
Okay.
So feeling and expressing positive emotions at work, such as celebrating a joyous occasion that promotes joy and pride, have favorable consequences in the workplace, such as the improvement of persistence and the relationship between employees. Plus, it is directly linked to employees' physical health and well-being. So some tips we can offer is to show gratitude and list appreciations to one another during staff meetings, and also celebrate and do enjoyable things together, like birthdays or successes. Now moving on to the second component, engagement here refers to the psychological connection to activities or organizations. For example, feeling absorbed, interested, and engaged. This is when someone can fully deploy their skills, strengths, and attention for a challenging task. So now let's look at a situation where an employee and a manager discuss how to improve the engagement levels of the employees.
Okay, so despite changing your office layout, productivity still seems to be lower than usual. So can you tell me your thoughts on this change?
I feel the office change layout is good, but the distribution of tasks might be the issue.
Okay.
Okay, so some of the employees feel that they have been allocated tasks that are not suited for them and to their expertise. And they feel that they'll be better doing other things in the department.
Okay, you raised that point up to me 2 weeks ago, and have you gotten the information I wanted you to get?
Yes, here you go.
Okay, thank you. It seems that some employees are feedback that they don't really belong to the department because of their expertise. So, okay, tell you what, since you are in the early stage of project right now, how about we reshuffle and reassign them into new departments and see how that works out for them?
Alright, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So employees are more likely to be productive at work if they feel engaged with what they are doing to begin with. And one way to do so is via effective job assignment of employees to the right tasks. From the video, the manager decided to reallocate and reshuffle employees to where they feel that they can better apply their strengths at an early stage, so as to achieve greater engagement and increase productivity. So both employees and employers have a part to play. Hence, overall, engaged employees also reported being more satisfied with life, lower levels of stress, and most importantly, higher levels of well-being. So employees can start by finding out what their own signature strengths are, for example through the VIA Strength Survey, and actively seek out opportunities to exercise them. For employers, it is important that they maintain open channels for communication and feedback. If employees' feedback go unheard, then it becomes much harder for the employers to know where to allocate their employees in order to maximize their potential. So the third component is relationships. Relationships encompass interactions with people within your work circle, like your colleagues, and also those beyond, like your family and friends. To have good relationships means that one has to feel socially integrated, cared about and supported by others, and satisfied with one's social connections. Now, let's take a look at how employees can have positive relationships even in a virtual meeting.
Yeah, so Yumin, I think that was a brilliant idea. Does anyone else have anything to add?
Yes, manager, I do. I have been in the midst of discussing this proposal with one of our colleagues, and this is what we came up with. Hey, wait, sorry, it's raining. Let me close the window.
Oh my god, Junho, what are you wearing?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've been too comfortable at home during this lockdown.
No worries, we are all at home, aren't we? I mean, look at me too. Oh, I guess everyone is very comfortable at home during this lockdown. Okay, that was all that we needed to cover for today, and it was a very fruitful discussion with everyone. Thank you all, and see you in our next Zoom meeting. Maybe in our home shots? Okay, I'm just kidding. Please remember to take care and we can grab a virtual lunch together soon, okay?
Okay.
So as you can see, experiences like laughter contribute to well-being and are often amplified through our relationships. In promoting a sense of camaraderie or belongingness, we can bring co-workers close together during tough times. Indeed, humans have a fundamental need to belong, and when work interactions are trusting, collaborative, and positive, employees will experience positive feelings, and well-being is enhanced. So advice we offer are simply good conversations with your colleagues and get together for gatherings often, so that workers can understand each other better. Ultimately, we want to facilitate team building and genuine interactions. Now the fourth component is meaning. It refers to believing that one's work life is valuable and feeling connected to something greater than oneself. Having a purpose in life helps individuals to focus on what is really important in the face of significant challenge or adversity. So now, let's visit a scenario where two employees are having a heart-to-heart talk about their jobs.
I don't think this job is right for me. Even though it pays well, I feel empty and find no purpose in doing this job. And when I look at my friends who earn less than me, they're always so happy doing their jobs. Is there something wrong with me?
I don't think so, because there's more to happiness than money. And it is true that my job does not pay as much as yours, but I really enjoy my work, knowing that I'm making a difference in someone's life.
I see, but there's a negative stigma associated with my job as an insurance agent. And every day I do the same repetitive task of filling out medical insurance forms and telling the clients about the same insurance plans.
Okay, maybe you can try to utilize job crafting techniques to perhaps reframe your mindset and to look at your current job duties from a different perspective. So, for instance, my aunt wanted to cancel her critical illness plans just 3 months ago, but her agent managed to convince her to retain it in the event of a diagnosis. And guess what? 2 weeks ago, the doctor told her that she has breast cancer, and the plan really helped with the bills, so she could focus on recovering instead of worrying about her finances.
That's true. So instead of thinking of selling insurance plans as a mundane task, it's actually an important responsibility to educate people and handle their finances. This is actually why I started this job in the first place. So thank you for reminding me that my work makes a positive difference.
Yep, it is easy to find meaning in your work, and when you see the results at the end of the day, I think you'll find your job more fulfilling when you look at the whole bigger picture.
So indeed, employees who view their job as a meaningful calling, for example via job crafting, can enhance their work experiences to achieve a greater sense of purpose, job satisfaction, and psychological well-being. The tips? Remind yourself about the significance your work has for the success of the organization, and recognize how your efforts have a genuine impact on the lives of others. And finally, the fifth component is accomplishment. A sense of accomplishment involves setting and making progress towards goals that are achievable based on one's capabilities. So here is a scenario of an employee identifying her work goals with the help of an external organizational coach.
Hi, so how can I support your work process?
So recently I think I have too much on my plate. There are too many projects that I'm juggling concurrently.
So is there any project that is similar to your previous ones that were successful and you were proud of?
I haven't thought about this, but I think yes, there was one. It was a large-scale marketing project with MediaCorp to advertise our insurance policies.
Alright, so let's focus on this project first as your goal. So what do you think went well for that past project?
If I had to name one, I think I demonstrated good leadership skills. I delegated tasks well and built a strong sense of camaraderie within the team, and overall the team was very efficient.
So that's your signature strength right there. Since you have relevant experiences in the past, you can apply the skills and strength efficiently on this project.
Wow, thank you for the reminder. Since I managed to accomplish my projects in the past, I believe I can do well this time too.
Yes, don't worry. As you go along, you'll become more adept and productive and handling your other projects too. I'll also be here to help you out if you need.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So as we can see, a sense of accomplishment is not unrelated to our well-being. For example, accomplishment relates to competence and achievement, as well as mastery experience, the most robust determinant of self-efficacy. They all do not depart far from the concept of psychological well-being. Also, a sense of accomplishment buffers against emotional burnout, and hence better subjective well-being. So our advice is really to go ahead, plan out, and prioritize your clear work goals. Once they are met, you will feel proud, fulfilled, and motivated to keep working in order to accomplish the next one. Also, use your workplace strengths and know your weaknesses to facilitate goal attainment. Remember to also praise your colleagues and subordinates. Give them credit and reward them when they are due. So we've come to the end. To conclude, we took a simple yet comprehensive approach by using the PERMA model to enhance workplace well-being. So, make the PERMA model a permanent feature in your workplace today. Last but not least, this is our discussion question. Since in the workplace, PWB, for example personal growth and environmental mastery, seems more relevant, should we be more concerned with PWB than SWB in the workplace? You can discuss this in light of what PWB or SWB entails, the PERMA model, or anything you find applicable.